All right, our final set for strength training for this month. You know, we do the same program for a little while so we can get really, really good at it. And these exercises should be pretty cool. We have a step down heel tap is what we're doing. So we're working on the quad muscle here. All right, these thigh muscles there. That's a good challenging exercise for that. Hopefully, you know, we can do this without too much knee bend, you know, and help out some of our friends that have a little bit of knee pain going on. You know, if we can do this in a safe way, it could maybe even help to alleviate some of that pain, because the stronger this thigh muscle gets, the better it supports the knee. All right, so we can do this at an even lower level than this. This is like a standard step height, and we're only going to go maybe a little bit higher than this, and that's about all. We can add weights to it at some point, but we're not going to start off that way. All right, so what you're doing is you're standing on the step, you're going to try to keep your heel on the bench, you're going to tap down, try to touch the heel of the ground, and come back up. All right, so the working leg is actually this leg, or you know, the leg that is staying on the bench. It's supporting your weight. It's basically the equivalent of walking downhill is what you're getting right in here. So you're keeping the back straight, everything's lined up, and then you're pushing back up, and this thigh muscles is helping you straighten that knee out. All right, so we're not going very deep in the knee. We're trying to keep everything lined up in there pretty good and cranking away there. So for starters, you know, we can even go, again, we'll go lower to begin this, especially if you have a tender knee. But then 1 minute on there, you should be cooking pretty good. 1 minute the other side. And then because it's a little bit less intense exercise than some of the others, instead of a rest break, we're gonna do shoulder circles. Do shoulder circles in there. Now, if this one doesn't work for the knee, what we're gonna opt into is a one-legged booty bridge. All right, so that's where you lay down. I don't know if you can see me if I do this one, but you lay down, leg is up, and you're squeezing up. And I got a minute on one side, a minute on the other side there. All right, and so that one, if this one we can't figure out a way to make it okay for the knee, we'll switch over and we'll do that one instead. All right, so that should be, I think I'm pretty excited about that one. I think this could really help out making our knees feel a lot more stable, and then we feel like we can do stuff and bounce around and do things, and you know, defying age a little bit because we have the extra strength and the extra mobility to do it better. All right, so this is Jeremy saying have fun, be safe, God bless.